Yeah, hello all. I'm starting. Only Vedant is there, but he's also not responding. So I'm start. Whoever comes or not, it will be
I'm
started.
there.
Yeah, I'm asking you from past 5 minutes, Vedant. You're not replying.
I was somewhere else.
Now you can. Okay. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Okay.
Yes, you can see, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this is first question from previous paper, 24.
I can't see the screen now.
Why?
It's only showing that a purple circle and I in middle.
It's there. No, I think it is started recording. It is capturing the entire screen. Wait, let
It is
me.
showing your name.
No, no, let me share this entire screen. Let me know if you can see my screen now. I am sharing again now through the Meet. Are you able to
Yes.
see
Now.
now?
Now. Yes, I can.
Okay. So this is the first question. All weather phenomenon takes place in troposphere. That is the first answer. Strong winds called jet streams blow here. It blows in the stratosphere. The boundary between the mesosphere and thermosphere is called mesopause. Okay? The boundary between mesosphere and thermosphere is
In
called
our book, it's like stated different. In
what?
our book, it is stated different.
What is it stated?
It is stated that the lower temperature in the Earth's atmosphere occurs at the top of the mesosphere called the
Yeah, the top
mesosphere.
of the mesosphere means what? At the top of the mesosphere means after mesosphere there is thermosphere, right? So the
Yes.
boundary between those things is called mesosphere. It's the same. It's the same, but the same thing is said in a different way here. In textbook, it is given the lowest temperature in Earth's atmosphere occurs at top of mesosphere. Top of mesosphere means what? After mesosphere, what comes? Thermosphere. So the boundary
Yes.
between mesosphere and thermosphere is the mesopause. Similarly, there is one more thing called topopause. Tropopause. What is tropopause?
Yes.
In textbook, it is given
It
the
is.
temperature stops falling at the upper boundary of the troposphere. Okay. So the tropopause is nothing but the boundary between troposphere and stratosphere. Clear?
Yes.
Tropopause is the boundary between troposphere and stratosphere. Similarly, mesopause is the boundary between mesosphere and thermosphere. Next one, it is the topmost layer of atmosphere, that is exosphere. Okay, next one, the gas dissolved in soft drinks, that is carbon dioxide. Microscopic particles such as dust and salt carried by atmosphere, those are called aerosols. Aerosols are those microscopic particles such as dust and salt particles carried by atmosphere. Now he will ask define UV rays. UV rays stands for ultraviolet rays. Is this clear? Screen is big enough, no? The letters or words, everything, right?
Yes.
Okay. The ultraviolet rays, UV rays stand for ultraviolet rays, and these are the invisible rays from the sun which can harm the living beings. So they are mostly absorbed by ozone layer. These UV rays are mostly absorbed by the ozone layer. So what are the UV rays? These are the invisible rays from the sun that can harm the living beings. That is the UV rays. Simple one word you have to give, just like definition. Next, ozone layer. Ozone layer is a layer of ozone present in the stratosphere, and it protects the earth by absorbing harmful UV rays. Both are similar. Both are like almost the same, related. Ozone layer is a layer of ozone gas present in the stratosphere. It protects the earth by absorbing the harmful UV rays, and that layer of ozone present in stratosphere is called ozonosphere. Ozonosphere. Okay, so this one you have to tell. Clear? Vedant?
Yes.
Okay, good. Please answer fast. We have less time. We have to go fast. Composition of atmosphere. This is very important. You have to draw this diagram. Nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21%, and other gases like carbon dioxide, argon, hydrogen, helium. These all things will come in and 1% of gases. Next, the importance of troposphere. What is the importance? It is the lowest layer of atmosphere. That is the first thing.
It has like all the weather changes.
Yeah, all the weather phenomenons like cloud, rain, storms, winds, everything occurs here.
It has the heaviest gases also.
Sorry.
It has the heaviest gases.
Yeah, it has the gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide, all these gases are there, and most of the air needed, that is for the life, for the living beings to survive, it is present in the troposphere, and it extends from 8 kilometers to 18 kilometers. Okay, first one you have to tell.
Yes.
Lowest layer of atmosphere, all the weather
Troposphere.
phenomenon takes place here. It extends from 8 to 18
Yes.
kilometers. These 3 points you have to tell. Clear?
Okay.
Clear or not?
Clear, clear.
Most of the water vapor is also present in this layer. That also you can write. Next, why do mountaineers carry oxygen while climbing? Because,
Because oxygen is less in like a higher.
correct,
The
correct.
higher you go, the oxygen is less.
Right. As you go up the higher altitudes, the air becomes thinner, and as the air becomes thinner, the amount of oxygen that is present in the atmosphere decreases. So, when the amount of oxygen decreases, it becomes very difficult for breathing for the human beings. So, they have to especially carry these oxygen cylinders at their back while climbing higher mountains. Clear?
Yes.
What happens when we move vertically upwards from the air? Means from the ground, say you are going towards the space. What happens? The temperature and air pressure decreases.
Yes.
The air becomes thinner. This is the answer. There is a decrease in temperature. There is a decrease in the air pressure. Increase in the air pressure, I guess. The air pressure increases. Uh, and then the temperature decreases and air becomes thinner, so you can write all these things. This is the 24 paper. Next we have 25 paper, 25, 26. The blanket of air surrounding the earth is called
Atmosphere.
atmosphere. Dash is the lowest layer in atmosphere, that is the
Troposphere.
troposphere. And auroras means the northern lights, northern and southern lights, aurora borealis, if you have remembered.
Thermosphere.
Yeah, they happen in the thermosphere. Next one, major contributor of global warming is carbon dioxide. This gas is one of the major
Or
reasons.
CFC.
Sorry.
CFCs. It is a major in greenhouse effect.
Yeah, CFCs, chlorofluorocarbons. Good. Next one, name any one of the reservoir gases found in lower layer of atmosphere. Sorry, heavier gases, that is carbon dioxide. And definition of CFC, chlorofluorocarbons. Chloro, CHLORO, fluoro, FLUORO, carbons, CARBONS. That is CFC. So it includes all the things like carbon dioxide, methane, all those gases which are responsible for global warming. All those things comes under chlorofluorocarbons. And any alternative to carbon dioxide to reduce the emission of carbon dioxide is, you can use solar energy, you can use wind energy, you can use hydro, you can generate the electricity from water, that is hydroelectricity. These are all the alternatives. Clear?
Yes.
Next, define the term stratosphere. So, what is stratosphere? This is the layer
Stratosphere
that
is the
lies
second
up.
layer,
This is
and
the
it contains ozone layer also.
Yes, this is the layer that lies above the troposphere. It extends from 18 kilometers up to 50 kilometers. It has also called ozone layer, and that layer where the ozone is present is called ozonosphere. Okay, so you have to
It
write all
also
these
has,
things. And
it
normally
also has
aeroplanes
very
will
less
aero
weather phenomenon.
yeah, it is clear of weather phenomenon, So that is the reason why aeroplane pilots prefer to fly in this stratosphere, because there are no weather disturbances. Clear?
Yes.
So that is stratosphere. Next, exosphere. Exosphere is the outermost layer of the earth. And what is its range? It extends from 400 kilometers up to 1000 or 800 kilometers.
The air is extremely thin.
Sorry?
The air is extremely thin.
The air is very thin, outermost layer of atmosphere.
Okay.
No, air is extremely. You don't write that one. Sorry, it is. I think I've taken from answer from somewhere. You can write like outermost part of the outermost layer of the atmosphere. It extends from 400 to 800 kilometers. Just you can write that one.
Okay.
Don't write where the air is extremely thin. Okay. Next, global warming. Global warming is a gradual increase of in the temperature of Earth due to increase in the greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, these are all different gases that are present in the atmosphere. They are responsible for increasing the temperature of the Earth, and as a result, the temperature of the Earth across the world increases, and this effect is called the global warming. Global warming is the gradual increase in temperature of the earth due to the increase of greenhouse gases. Okay?
Yes.
Clear?
Yes. Yes.
Over the years, due to several human activities such as heat trapping gases have increased in the atmosphere because of several human activities such as using of burning of fossil fuels, all of these things, emission from automobile vehicles. Because of all these human activities, the heat trapping gases such as carbon dioxide, these all increased in the atmosphere, and this resulted in the gradual increase in temperature across the world. So this all thing is called global warming. Aeroplane pilots prefer to fly in atmosphere, just now I told, because it is free of air weather disturbances. So that makes the flight smoother and safer to fly. That's why aeroplane pilots prefer to fly in the stratosphere. And why? Give reasons why trail of hot gases left by meteors can be seen in mesosphere.
Because meteors burn
Yeah,
and
when
they
the
release
meteors
gases.
enter into the Earth's atmosphere from space, what happens? There is a friction of the meteosphere with the gases that are present there, and as a result, those meteors they burn in that layer itself, where they burn in the thermosphere. Basically, they occur in between thermosphere and mesosphere. So, because of the friction with the gases that are present there, they burn there, and as a result, when they burn, they leave the trails of gases, trails of hot gases in the mesosphere. Clear?
Yes.
Ah, this is important. Composition of air. Nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21%, other gases, carbon dioxide, helium, argon, etc., hydrogen, these all comes under 1% of gases. Next question is 3 R's. So they have given some examples. You have to say which one is reuse, reduce, and recycle. First, they told empty soft drink can be used as a flower vase. What? Which one of those it represents?
Um,
You are
3 hours.
you are
If
you
we reuse,
you are
sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
It's a reuse. Old scrap paper is used to manufacture handmade paper. Which are you are using there?
Mm, recycle.
Recycle. Uh, Excessive mining of coal. That one.
Uh,
Reduce.
reduce.
Reduce. So these are the 3 R's approach where you can check the global warming. You can reduce the global warming. So this is the worksheet. Which of the following gas is considered as greenhouse gas? That is carbon dioxide. Which is the coldest layer in atmosphere? That is mesosphere. Approximate height of the stratosphere is 50 kilometers. CFC, chlorofluorocarbon. Aeroplane pilots fly in this lower layer because it has suitable conditions to fly smoothly. There are no weather disturbances. So that one you can write. Greenhouse effect. What is greenhouse effect? Is a process by which greenhouse gases trap heat from the sun. They trap heat from the sun and increase the temperature of the earth. Greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, you can write. Okay, this is important. What is greenhouse effect? The greenhouse effect is the process by
by
which
which greenhouse gases trap heat from the sun
the greenhouse gases trap heat from the
and
sun and as
increase
a
the
result
temperature of the earth.
increase the temperature of the earth. Okay, this effect is
Yes,
called greenhouse effect. This is important. Importance of atmosphere in 3 points. You can write anything like it provides oxygen, carbon dioxide necessary for life because oxygen is breathed by human beings and other living beings, whereas carbon dioxide is taken by plants. They take carbon dioxide, they give oxygen. So all the gases responsible for all the living beings, whether humans or animals or plants, it is present in the atmosphere. Okay, next, it protects the earth from harmful UV rays and meteors. Just now we have studied. It helps in weather changes because we have different seasons coming: summer season, rainy season, winter season. All these changes of weather phenomena, rain occurs, you have storms, winds coming. All these phenomena that occurs in the weather phenomena, it happens due to the presence of atmosphere. Clear?
yes,
So first one, it provides all the gases necessary for life. It protects the earth from harmful UV rays from the sun and meteors from space, and it helps in the weather phenomena. So that those three things, if you write, it's enough. 5 layers of atmosphere in this one: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. Troposphere extends
like
from
earth and space. Do we have to write?
what?
Do we have to write earth and space?
No, no, no. Don't write. You have to write these only. First, you have to write troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere. Earth and space don't write. Okay. 5 layers. No, these layers only you have to write. From Earth
Yes.
to space, they told. So it is starting is Earth and ending is space. So troposphere extends from up to 18 kilometers, from 8 to 18 kilometers, like 8 kilometers at the North Pole and 18 kilometers at the equator. Okay, so that thing
And
also,
same at the South Pole.
sorry,
At South Pole, is it eight
no,
kilometer
North
only?
Pole. In textbook, it is given North Pole. So write North Pole only. In North Pole, 8 kilometers. At the equator, it extends up to 18 kilometers.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
And stratosphere extends from 18 to 50 kilometers, mesosphere 50 to 80, and thermosphere 80 to 400, and then exosphere 400 to 1000 kilometers. These ranges also you have to
Okay.
remember. How you will remember this thing? There is a simple acronym: the silly monkeys twirled endlessly. The, from the T, silly, yes, stratosphere, monkeys, M, mesosphere, twirled, 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 thermosphere T, and endlessly, E, exosphere. This is how you can remember, because sometimes you will confuse, but if you remember this statement, the silly monkeys twirled endlessly, you can know all these layers. Okay? Vedant,
Yes, yes.
just remember that. The silly monkeys twirled endlessly means troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. And here, the order is this is the order. So that completes the revision sheets. And this is like the at the end of the textbook. Air in the lower layers of atmosphere is denser than in the upper layers. The temperature of troposphere drops by 6.5 degrees for every kilometers. These two are important, remember. And dash layer protects from harmful UV rays, that is the ozone layer. This is also important. Terrestrial radiation is also important. The heat that the Earth's surface radiates back in the atmosphere is called terrestrial radiation. Terrestrial means something related to land. Radiation means that which radiates. So the heat that radiates from the land or the Earth's surface is called terrestrial radiation.
Sir, where are these questions?
These are at the end of the textbook after the chapter. When the chapter finish, at the end it is there. Say page number 22 and 23.
No, yes, yes.
Ah, I told at the beginning itself. These are the things that comes at the end of the
I
textbook.
thought at the last of the textbook.
No, no, at the end of the chapter of the textbook. Okay, my wording might be wrong, but that is what it is. Okay, okay. Next one. Which features make Earth the only life-sustaining planet? So answer is ABC, which is like a presence of oxygen in the air, presence of water, and a shell of rock on the surface. Okay,
Yes.
these features makes the Earth life-sustaining planet. Next one. Which statement is incorrect? They told. They have given like it exists in several layers. The layers get thicker. We move away from Earth's surface. Nearly half of mass of Earth is surrounded by 5 kilometers. Air in atmosphere is held due to Earth's surface. So out of all these ones, the second one is incorrect. The layers get thicker as we
Yes.
move away from Earth's surface. Okay.
Yes.
Next one. The composition of air varies, but a clean dry sample contains 71% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, 1% other gases like dash. Like means that carbon dioxide. Okay?
Yes, carbon dioxide.
Yeah, it's carbon dioxide. How do plants get their nitrogen?
Indirectly by the action of soil
Action
bacteria.
of soil from the bacteria. That is the answer. Carbon dioxide is raw material used by plants to prepare food and release oxygen. How is it? How is carbon dioxide added to atmosphere? All of the
All
above.
of the
All of the above means when animals breathe, when humans breathe, when fossil fuels are burnt. Because of all of these things, carbon dioxide is added to the atmosphere. Okay. Next one, the order, correct order, just now I told. The silly monkey twirled
troposphere.
endlessly. Troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, then exosphere. Next one, all weather phenomenon in this layer of atmosphere. Which layer is it?
Troposphere.
Troposphere. Next one, this layer is free from weather phenomena, but has protective ozone layer, which
Stratosphere.
stratosphere. This is the hottest layer of the atmosphere. Which one?
Thermosphere.
Thermosphere. Which amongst the following is the coldest layer of atmosphere?
Mesosphere.
Yeah. So hottest is thermo, coldest is meso. So from the hottest, you can underline or emphasize T, hot, HOTT. T no. So thermo. In that way you can remember. Thermosphere is the hottest, and for the coldest you can remember mesosphere. Okay, so in that one, in that fashion, you can remember. Hottest means whenever the hottest layer comes, it is thermosphere. Whenever the coldest layer comes, it means it is mesosphere. Next one, luminous bands which are visible from Earth's surface on higher latitudes. These are called by solar particles. What are those called?
Auroras.
Auroras. Difficulty in breathing at Leh Airport is because
What?
difficulty in breathing at the Leh Airport. The 12th
All
question.
of the above. All of the above.
All of the above. It is all of the above. Which means the air gets thinner with altitudes. There is little moisture in air. The temperature of air drops with altitude. So all of the above. Next one, events that endanger life on Earth. It is also all of the
All
above.
of the above.
Like forest fires, melting glaciers, changes in temperature and weather patterns. All of the above. These are the events that endanger the life on Earth. Next one, these ones. These questions answers are there. You can go through this. I will share this in the group. You can go through these things. The
Okay.
composition of atmosphere, significance of stratosphere. Just now we have seen How does atmosphere protect us from scorching solar heat? That is, it absorbs the harmful UV rays and controls the air's temperature. Causes of increase in greenhouse gases. These are important. Burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial activities and vehicular emissions. These are the four reasons. And consequence. What are the consequence? As a global warming means increase in the
Melting
Earth's
of
temperature.
glaciers, rising sea levels, changes in weather patterns.
Yeah, weather pattern changes, your floods will occur, the glaciers will melt. As the glaciers melt, the pure water content that is present on the earth decreases, floods increases because the water that is coming from all the poles, it will flood all the oceans. So these all things will occur, and because of that the sea levels rises. So these are all the consequences. Means if you do one action, something has to happen. So when global warming occurs, what happens? These are all the things that are going to occur. Three ways to check: plant more trees. First one, obvious. The more you plant trees, the more they will consume carbon dioxide, and so the greenhouse effect is reduced. Second one, reduce of fossil fuels. So instead of burning coal, all of these things, you can try using like solar energy, wind energy. You can make use of renewable resources. That is the 3 points. Plant more trees, reduce use of fossil fuels, use renewable energy sources. Clear, Vedant?
Yes,
Okay. What is ozone hole? It's a region where the uh, the ozone, where it is very thin, and basically it absorbs all the UV rays, and that it is present in the ozonosphere. Where discovered, how formed means it was discovered over Antarctica, formed due to CFC. You can write. Means the ozone hole is formed due to the presence of pollutants, harmful pollutants in atmosphere such as CFCs, all these things, and the ozone hole is formed. What is ozone hole means? It's a layer where it becomes very thin. The ozone layer becomes very thin, discovered over
yes.
Antarctica. That is ozone hole. Five layers we have seen. Greenhouse effect we have seen. And how does it gets name means it is named after greenhouse because it keeps trapped the heat inside. That is how it got its name. The greenhouse effect is the trapping of heat by greenhouse gases. That is greenhouse effect. How does it gets name in like this one? How weather phenomena occur due to atmosphere means because of movement of all of these things. It contains water vapor, there is a movement of air, and this causes the floods, rainfall, wind, storms, all of these things. Aeroplane pilots, this is very important, it will come, so you have to remember it is free of weather disturbances. There are no weather disturbances, perfectly suitable for flying in the air. So aeroplane pilots prefer to fly in stratosphere. Burning fossil fuel disturbs the balance between O2 and CO2 because they releases extra CO2 and reduces oxygen level. What happens when you burn fossil fuels like coal or wood or all of these things?
It releases smoke.
It releases smoke. That means there is more carbon dioxide, less oxygen. More carbon dioxide, less oxygen. It disturbs the balance. Okay, balance of O2 and
Yes,
CO2. Trail of hot gases because of friction with the gases in the atmosphere. Clear? We have seen everything right from question paper previous years to question papers. Uh, those exercises at the back of the textbook, revision worksheet, everything we have seen. Everything is there in this document. Clear, Vedant?
yes,
Okay, I will stop now and I will share the recording. Go through it. Yeah?
yes.
Prepare well. Write well. Tomorrow is like, I think after this one, Hindi, I will not take. But afterwards, physics and history are there. I will take those two. Okay? Clear?
Yes.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Meeting, done.